Okay, so I've got my plan here of the memory of a place that's kind of like a map but kind of abstract, and this is my first draft with my sketch using just pencil. And then I've also done a second draft using colour. I used watercolour to have a think about what colours I wanted to put into my map or my memory about a place. And now I'm ready to go onto my bag. So I'm going to have a go at doing it with pencil first over the top of my bag. It is quite tricky to sketch onto the canvas bags using a pencil, but it might help you if you want to sort of place out where you're going to put your parts that are in your first plan. I've made some little mistake lines. That's okay because the paint will go over the top of them later. I'm going to make those lines quite thick because this is the path. This is my important part. Starting at the community oval and then doing my path with quite wide lines, because when we use the acrylic paint we need thick brushes and we'll need to do fairly thick lines. Okay, so that's my pencil sketch of my memory of my place, and now I'm going to start painting. I'm going to just do my warm colours and my cool colours separately from each other so they don't mix. If they mix, then we're going to end up with brown. So I'm going to do just the warm colours first. So I'm going to start with my path, which I'm doing with a sort of a red pink. I'm dipping in my paintbrush quite frequently to make sure I get a nice thick amount of paint. I don't like it when I can see these rough edges. I want a nice thick amount of paint, smoothing it on. I don't want any big chunky monkeys of the thick blobs. Smoothing out those blobs, but making sure there's a nice even amount of acrylic paint as well. Okay, that's my pink done. I do want to put my yellow bits here, but my watercolour bled a lot. It mixed together with my pink, so I'm actually going to wait for the pink to dry. We will probably do our warm colours on a different day from our cool colours to help it dry in between. Okay, finally I'm up to the last bit of putting my trees and my yellow marks in over the top. So like I said, I wanted the yellow to go in afterwards so it didn't mix too much with the coloured paints underneath. I wanted it to be dry. And I'm also going to put in my trees, which I've symbolised with some purple circles. So to make sure I'm getting nice clear lines, I've got a good dollop of paint, and then I'm moving that dollop of paint around so it touches and catches on the bag.